Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we will explore SOXL in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 25th of March, 2025, our system has identified SOXL as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.95. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has encountered a loss of 40.19%. This equates to an average daily loss of 1.67% since it was categorized as a sell candidate. The exchange-traded fund has broken a very wide and falling short-term trend upward. Firstly, a slower falling rate is indicated, but this may very well be an early signal of a trend shift. On the reaction, there will be support at the level of $8.77, which is a threshold that may present a second opportunity to make gains. According to fan theory, $13.92 is the next possible trend top level, thereby serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of -71.26% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -91.54% to -79.50%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -49.72%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from -100% to 56.42% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $19.22. Our latest daily update for SOXL includes the headline, SOXL ETF price ended at $12.29 on Monday, after losing 0.405%. The SOXL ETF price fell by 0.405% on the last day, which was Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, from $12.34 to $12.29. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 9.43%, with a day low of $11.45 and a day high of $12.53. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 20.14% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day, along with the ETF, which is actually a good sign, as volume should follow the ETF. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 71 million shares. And in total, 197 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.42 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08, and the lowest price was $7.23. Currently, the price is 82.46%, or $57.79, below the 52-week high, and 96.75%, or $365.95, below the all-time high on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price reached $378.24. Leveraged exchange-traded funds are gaining traction as market conditions improve following a sell-off influenced by tariffs, with SOXL leading this trend. Recent developments suggest a potential recovery in the semiconductor sector as Taiwan collaborates with the United States on tariff negotiations that may support the semiconductor industry. This news could encourage short-term buying in SOXL as investors aim to take advantage of anticipated gains. Market volatility has prompted a strategic shift, with some investors utilizing leveraged exchange-traded funds like SOXL to navigate these changes. Historically, when the market rebounds, SOXL tends to experience amplified gains, which could result in a surge in investor interest and stock price. Recent analysis indicates that despite a significant decline over the past several months, key semiconductor stocks are still attractively priced, suggesting the potential for a long-term recovery. However, caution is necessary. SOXL has encountered challenges including increased competition and margin compression, particularly from artificial intelligence-driven companies producing custom graphics processing units, which may affect its performance. While the current market sentiment seems positive, these risks remain, and short-term fluctuations will continue to be crucial for investors evaluating SOXL's future direction. In summary, the potential for recovery exists, but the path ahead is filled with challenges that could influence both short-term gains and long-term stability. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. The SOXL ETF presents a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal, since the long-term average is above the short-term average. This results in a general sell signal for the ETF, leading to a more negative forecast. Should the ETF experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $14.54. Conversely, if it falls, the ETF will find support from the short-term average at $10.58. A breakthrough through the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a decline below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal and reinforce the general signal. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, April 9, 2025, and thus far, it has decreased by 3.76%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal, 13 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 90 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 47 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 45 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal, 47 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 182 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $10.23 and $9.63. There's a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as a break below this level could lead to a drop to the next support level. In this instance, SOXL finds support just below today's level at $10.23. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $9.63 and $9.34. This exchange-traded fund may experience significant movement throughout the day, showing high volatility, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is regarded as very high risk. Over the past day, the exchange-traded fund fluctuated by $1.08 between its high and low, representing a change of 9.43%. In the last week, the exchange-traded fund has exhibited an average daily volatility of 8.88%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOXL is at $12.34. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOXL encounters its first support level at $10.23. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund, and there is no stop loss in place. Is SOXL ETF a good buy? Currently, SOXL presents several negative indicators, and we anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, our assessment of this ETF is unfavorable. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price has been overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of April, we expect SOXL to open lower by 0.2%. starting at $12.09. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.